Everybody, it's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne Tha God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
My girl.
Azealia Banks.
Hello.
Welcome.
What's up, AB?
Nothing much.
Now, it must be a special occasion if you've come out of hiding to show your face and talk a little bit.
I'm never hiding. I'm never hiding. I guess I just wanted to wait until I had some new music.
Got you. You've never been here before, actually.
No,
Never. Charlamagne and I have actually known each other via text for 3 years.
Yes. Actually,
We've never met each other.
you know,
It's the first time you guys actually met face to face? Oh, wow.
yeah, because you know, I've had my opinion about Azealia Banks over the years, and she's had an opinion about me.
What's your opinion?
Charlamagne loves Azealia Banks.
I actually do. I dig Azealia a lot. I think Azealia is a very misunderstood individual, and I realized that when I started actually having conversations with her, and I said, you know what, I apologize for giving you donkey of the day, because she told me about a lot of the things that.
Why did you give a donkey today? I don't remember. Was that the...
Shit, I don't even remember now, to be honest with you.
Oh, he gave me donkey of the day, if I remember correctly, for defending myself to T.I. I remember during that whole Iggy Azealia debacle.
Yeah.
And T.I. said something about me, and then I said something back, and then you called me donkey of the day.
Yeah, you said something about his wife, I think it was.
No, that was way after.
Oh. Well, I don't remember. But whatever it was, I apologize for it. And I apologize again, Miss Banks.
He only gave you donkey
Oh,
once?
thank you, Charlamagne.
Or did he give you donkey twice? Was it once or twice?
Charlamagne's always giving me donkey.
No, it's not.
I'm
With
always
the
a fucking
with
donkey.
the movie thing, remember?
No, it wasn't the movie
You
thing.
didn't give a donkey for that?
No.
time?
That she was definitely not the donkey in that situation.
Okay.
But yeah, and she called me a jigaboo and a coon.
I apologize for calling you a jigaboo.
It's all good, AB. AB's actually one of the smartest people that she's a very smart woman.
Thank you.
Let's talk about
Which
it.
camera am I looking at? Am I looking at you?
There's a bunch of
You're
cameras
looking at
all over
us.
the
Don't
place.
worry. There's cameras
Okay.
everywhere.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
There's cameras all over.
So you're from Harlem,
Yes.
but I don't think a lot of people, I don't want to say respect, but they don't support you like an artist from Harlem. Why do you think that is?
Who's a lot of people?
A lot of New Yorkers, I would say.
Mm.
I would say that. They don't support you like I think that they should. Since you being from Harlem and you being from New York. Do you agree or no?
I don't agree that they should support me just because I'm from Harlem. And I think that you might have, what like your idea of an audience is kind of, it's very limited. Like I have a lot of different fans all over the world. Like I just played a show in Tel Aviv to almost 1,000 people, you know. I've played huge shows in random places like Kiev, Ukraine, and stuff like that. But as far as the hip hop culture goes, definitely. And I wouldn't say that people don't respect me. I think that
Respect's a bad word. I think support, I would say. It's better.
The perception is bad.
even still, I still think that there are a lot of people who actually do support Azealia Banks. I think for a very long time we've been really focused on this, narrative of Azealia Banks, this like music industry villain type of thing. But aside from that, I actually do live a normal life. I have friends and pets and fans and streams on Spotify and plays on YouTube,
Do you think some of the narrative, of course you know some of the narrative you created yourself.
Of course.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you feel like the music industry bad girl? Or hip hop industry bad girl?
No, I don't. I feel like the art school girl in like, I don't know how to say it without sounding really ignorant, but
Just say it. Speak freely.
I just feel like that dorky black girl who everyone thinks is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes when I show up to the urban club, they're just like, who's this girl?
Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like the quote unquote dorky black girl?
I don't feel like the quote unquote dorky
Oh, you
black
said-
girl. I said I think that's what people.
They perceive you as. Why
Yeah.
do you think they perceive you as that?
Who cares? Who cares?
Because you don't seem like the dorky black girl.
Oh, thank you.
When I read your tweets or seeing you now, you don't seem like that.
Thank you.
Do you think you feed into the negativity instead of focusing on your craft more?
Sure. Don't we all?
See, this is what gets me about Azealia. She knows what she's doing,
Right.
but she won't stop doing it. I think she's.
Well,
I've
what
seen
is
a change
there
now.
to stop doing? What have I really done?
Well,
What have I actually really done?
you would make a great, and I've told you this before. You'd make a great like personality. Like, because you're not afraid to express your opinion.
How about I'm a great musician?
You definitely are. But being a musician in the music industry and then critiquing other people the way that you do makes other people not want to deal with you.
Well, whose problem is that?
Mm.
You know, I personally think that I'm really, I don't know. Now I sound arrogant. I'm like the most annoying coworker in the office right now. But I think that I have a really interesting take on music and just, you know, just music in general. And I think that when I offer my opinion or offer my critique or anything like that, it's always like in a way for me to digest what I'm seeing.
Mhm.
You get what I mean? I think nowadays in all of the entertainment industries, you get a lot of like things kind of get like really homogenized, you know? So it's kind of like a way to just see things differently rather than just like pop star. Oh, here's the light-skinned singer. Here's the R&B song. Oh, this is the 50th trap record of the year. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's kind of like a way to just keep myself entertained so I'm not actually consuming the fodder.
And I guess with that way, you kind of like remain a fan more so than anything, right?
Yeah, and you remain you remain a bit unscathed about trends and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because yeah, things get very trendy. And sometimes it's good to just kind of, you know, examine it for what it is. Take the pieces of it that you want and leave the pieces that you don't want.
Mm. Your mother influenced your taste in music growing up, right? Does she influence your music now, or?
No, she actually listens to like all the new hip hop stuff. Like she's listening to Cardi B and she's listening to like J. Cole and Young Thug and stuff like that. She actually puts me on to game.
You don't like none of that stuff?
I love some of it. I think a lot of it it's kind of just like once you hear like one of the songs, you've kind of heard them all,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. But yeah.
So what do you listen to? What gets your creative juices
Right
going?
now, I'm listening to the Janelle Monáe record.
Okay.
Tough tune. What's your favorite song?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my
I like
head.
the
I've been
I Like It
streaming
record. I think it's called I Like It. Sounds like the Prince. Sounds like Prince produced it.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I like.
I have to consume it
Mhm.
fully before I give like an opinion on that.
Mhm.
I listen to Donald Glover. What else? I listen to Dave East.
Mhm.
What else do I like? I like Rachelle Farrell.
You worked with Donald Glover before, right?
Yeah.
Y'all did
I
a record
did.
together?
Yeah.
What was it on? His mixtape or?
No, it was on his album called The Oldest Computer.
What was those conversations like? I can see y'all in the studio having some real deep artsy conversations.
Yeah. It gets weird. But not weird in a bad way, weird in a good way. What else do I like to listen to? I don't know. I've been listening to I've kind of been listening to the same records, the same like 5 records for the last, I guess, since junior year of high school. I sound really
Why?
because I love these records that I came of age with.
What records are they? What were you raised on? What did
Oh
you...
well, I was raised on like Brian McKnight and Ella Fitzgerald and who else were we raised on? Brian McKnight, Ella Fitzgerald, Toni Braxton, Anita Baker, Rachelle Farrell, and Broadway stuff.
Mhm.
Because actually, before I became a rapper, I was trying to be an actress.
Right.
So yeah, I did a bunch of youth theater as a kid, and then I went to LaGuardia.
Oh,
And I majored in drama. And I guess as a little
that
girl,
would be your major.
of course. I guess as a little girl, I've always had this like dream that I was somehow gonna end up on Nickelodeon. And I always like attached that dream to like me being 14 or 15. Because you know, when you're 4 years old, you feel like 14 is like, oh shit, I'm old. But by the time I got 14, I didn't land any Nickelodeon roles or anything like that. So I guess I just got a bit discouraged and started rapping to like just keep my creativity going. And I discovered that I was good at it.